Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful in your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Welcome back everyone. It is Saturday, June 13th, 2020, and it is weigh-in day, and I am here to check in with you for my week 2 of my 12-week summer keto cut. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how things went for me this week, the challenges I faced, the way I overcame them, and of course, show you my weigh-in for week 2. I originally lost 200 pounds. I have been in maintenance phase for about 9 months and put on a few pounds. And so now this summer, I have decided that I'm going to go back on a cut in order to try and get rid of those pounds that crept on as I'm trying to figure out the whole maintenance thing with regards to keeping the weight off and staying keto. It has been a crazy journey. If you guys have been here very long, you know what I've gone through and the things that I've tried and all of that. One nice thing about being on a keto cut is that's like my comfort zone. I really get how to do that, and I've done it really well, and I really know how to do it. Maintenance, that's a whole other animal, and so it has been a little bit of a crazy journey the last 9 months trying to figure it out. I definitely got a little closer to figuring it out, but not fully to where I know I can count on it. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting at right now here in 2020. Now, granted, this year has been a little bit insane, and there have been some good things about this year, and there have been some frustrating things about this year. One of the good things that you guys probably have already noticed is that I got my braces off this week. I can smile again. I feel weird. I keep wanting to look at myself in the mirror because I feel different. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing myself without such a large amount of whiteness. I feel like my teeth don't show as much, which is weird. It's like my jaw's too skinny. I mean, my teeth line is too skinny. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, anyway, I got them off and I'm very happy about that. And so far so good with the post-maintenance of that, which is another maintaining kind of thing. I got to wear my retainers every night and have a little lisp when I talk. But you know what? I think I'll get used to it. It'll be okay. At least I don't have to wear them while I'm talking to you, which is really, really nice. So that went well this week, and I'm really happy about that. Food-wise, I've been literally perfect. Like, perfect. I have not gone over my calorie level one time this entire 2 weeks. So I've been very proud of myself. Now, some of the challenges that I've faced, though, I have had some emotional challenges. There's, of course, a lot still going on in the world. I've had some not so nice comments on my channel that I've had to delete, and people that I thought, respected me that have been very terrible. I've had some things going on Facebook and other places, and it's so stress-wise, my stress level has been, fairly high. Whenever is my life not stressful though. So it's just a different kind of stress. The COVID-19 cases in my state are going up, and people here do not care. They think that they are immune. They act like if you wear a mask or talk about being afraid of the virus, that fear is something to be embarrassed about. They try to shame people into not wearing masks, under the guise of it being, a freedom thing, taking away our freedoms, which I just think is pitiful. But yeah, anyway, it has been crazy. So it's gone back and forth between subjects this week, and a lot of discussions with my kids. I talked about last week how I was maybe going to get in the pool, and it was freezing cold all week, so no one got to get in the pool. And now I'm on a cycle, so I won't be getting in the pool yet. Probably Monday I will be able to get in the pool for the first time if the weather cooperates. So here's hoping for that, because I really would like to see if getting in the pool is something I could maybe do a couple of times a week for some exercise and some fun. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, as far as keto goes and the cut goes, everything is going perfectly well. I should have a video coming out for you guys very soon with the foods that I am eating. I have gotten really behind in my food videos. I record them every single time just out of habit, but I just don't ever seem to find the extra time to put the video together. And I'm sorry about that. I am running 2 channels and I'm doing a daily vlog over on Hide and Seek. And so that has kind of taken priority during this whole COVID thing, because I figure people will really want to see, you know, like what we're doing as a family and how we're coping. And so I'm focusing a lot more on making more videos over on Hide and Seek than I am over here. And I don't mean that to mean like that you guys aren't my first priority, because you definitely are a priority for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip all of the maintenance ones that I didn't get out. And I'm just going to go ahead and start this week with my first 2 weeks on keto. Or on my keto cut. I wish it was not the first 2 weeks on keto. Oh my gosh, it's been 3.5 years on keto. I haven't gone off of keto ever in 3.5 years. Wow. Haven't had any sugar treat in 3.5 years. And I don't really even miss it, except for the occasional craving for a gummy bear. And so far, I haven't found any keto gummy bears that work. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty impressive, 3.5 years, right? I mean, just this time 2 years ago, I was gearing up for getting into Wonderland and making that fun video that I made for you guys on my 18 months on keto. And now here I am. It feels like that was just yesterday. And now here I am, talking to you still, which is just awesome and crazy. I can't believe I've been at this channel that long either. It's been a journey, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. It's great. I feel like we've gone through a lot together, and if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think that I would be doing this cut. I probably wouldn't be motivated. So thank you for being my accountability partner. And anyway, I keep on talking. Let's just get to the weigh-in and see how it went for me this week. All right, so as you can see, I weighed in today at 183.6, which is about 1.5 pounds down from last week. Now, I was kind of disappointed in that number, because earlier in the week I actually hit 182, and I was really hoping that that would be like my new starting place, but it looks like 183.6 is going to be where I'm comfy at after my big water weight whoosh. So now, guys, comes the hard part. The water weight whoosh is always the easy part for me. If I go on a cut, I lose at least 10 pounds, and I did. So I started this journey 2 weeks ago at 193.4, I think. So yeah, 10 pounds down in 2 weeks. That's pretty typical for me for starting a keto cut. I'd like to say that that's how it's going to keep going all summer, but we know from experience that that's not how it goes. The rest of it is going to be an uphill battle, especially with my weird water weight cycle. Likely I will go up this week and stay up and then go back down, and then go up and then go down. And that's just kind of how things go for me in the weight loss department. But I think it's good for me to show that. I think it's good for you guys to see that, like we talked about in the live chat, that weight loss is not linear, that it's very bumpy, and even the weekly weigh-ins can be up and down and up and down. That doesn't mean that you aren't showing some progress. And that is why I highly recommend multiple ways of determining your progress. So some of those ways, of course, number one would be weighing yourself on the scale at the same time each week, at this, you know, after you've eaten the same amount of things. My best suggestion, obviously, is in the morning, right in the morning before you eat anything or drink anything. That's when I like to weigh myself. The second thing would obviously be pictures. Take before pictures, lots of them, especially if you were on a huge weight loss journey. You are going to be grateful for those. I thought I took enough of those pictures, and I really wish I had a lot more, because, you know, especially if you decide to start a YouTube channel or have an Instagram following, you need a lot of pictures, and I don't have a lot. If you notice, I don't post a lot of pictures anymore, and it's because I really just don't have any to post. So that has been something I wish I would have done more of. Even for this cut, I did pictures. So I haven't taken pictures of myself in 9 months because there's been no change, and other than I gained a few pounds. And so this time I decided I would take a picture every week. So for the 12 weeks, I'm going to be doing a slideshow. I will do one once every 4 weeks. So in 2 more weeks, I will have a slideshow video coming out showing you my 4-week progress, and hopefully you'll be able to see something. If not, well, I'll probably still post it. I don't know. Now, and the third tool that I recommend for determining your success, of course, is measuring yourself. I have a video, I'll try to remember to link it, but it's in the weight loss playlist, the weight loss tips playlist, but it's a video on how I choose to do my measurements. I do them kind of a little bit differently than some people because I don't just measure loosely, I measure super tight every single time so that I make sure that I get a really accurate number of determination of it going down. It's not super accurate for like clothes, so don't use, if you do it that way, don't use the measurement that way. Anyway, I measured myself. That's the whole point of this whole combo. I measured myself today, and I lost a 1/2 inch around my upper waist, which is my least favorite part of my body, if you guys know me. And I lost a 1/2 inch around my hips, which is another sore point. Literally, this is the places where I really need to lose weight from, so I was really, really glad. All my other measurements stayed relatively the same, which is good. I did notice a difference in the way my clothes fit. These pants that I am wearing today, I bought these at Walmart 2 weeks ago when I started, and they were so tight that the like pockets flipped out. And they don't do that anymore. And in fact, they're really, really loose, and they're like going clear up like underneath my belly. They are high rise Walmart jeans, and they are going really high, which I love that because, you know, I have a B-belly, kudos, and so I always have something peeking over the top no matter what I wear, which is annoying. I never thought the things that you thought you wouldn't care about when you lose 200 pounds. Like, I never thought that I would care. Like, I would just be happy that I could wear a size medium, right? No. Yes and no. Yes, I'm very happy about that. Are you kidding me? I never even thought I'd make it to an XL, let alone an L, let alone, I got all the way down to a small last fall, which was really nice. I'm still fitting in some size smalls, but mostly in pants, I'm back up to medium or large. And that's okay. It's a really comfortable place to be. It's not a bad place to be. I just wish that my belly was a little bit less, I don't know, rolly. Is that the word? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's TMI, probably. So yeah, none of us are really super happy with everything about ourselves. And I try to be happy with what I have accomplished, and I try to be happy with what I have to work with. And that's what I'm doing. So I am very happy to be going downward in that direction. So even though I only lost 1.5 pounds, I know that some of that 1.5 pounds is gotta be fat because my measurements went down, and that is the nice thing. So that if my weight goes up and my measurements don't, that really solidifies for me that I didn't put on any fat, that I'm just fluctuating with my water weight. Now, I know that I can't possibly be putting on any fat because I'm not eating enough to do that. So that's another thing, is patience. Patience, right, guys? Patience is the worst. I've had a really, really hard time with that this week, and that has been my biggest struggle this week. It's just not only patience, but also just feelings of, why do I have to do this? I wish I didn't have to do this. Like, why can't I just eat normally and eat, consciously eat keto and not have to do this cut? Why can't I just be normal? And I'm starting to think there's just really not a normal, and that everybody does this, everybody goes up and down, and that this is normal. And your brain just kind of plays with you. It tells you things to try and derail you. You try and derail yourself all the time. And I find myself doing that. I find myself getting frustrated and thinking, gosh, it's not working fast. And I'm like laughing because I've lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. And I'm like, stop. Just because the scale doesn't go down every single day, doesn't mean that things aren't progressing. We all know that. And I know that. If anyone knows that, I know that. And I feel that little voice in the back of my head saying, why do you have to do this? This is so not fun. It's so restrictive, and you shouldn't have to. And I just get real ornery. And I don't want to be ornery, but that's just part of this kind of thing for me now. I really like being able to eat over 2,000 calories, and I really don't want to have to stop. And I got to face reality sometimes that, sometimes you have to do things that are hard in order to keep yourself healthy. And I need to stay at this level. If I put on 5 pounds every year, I'll eventually get back to where I started, even if it's slow, and I don't want that to happen. And so this is my way of checking myself and making sure that things don't get out of control. Now, when the 12 weeks is up, I don't know how I'm going to feel, whether or not I'll be like in the zone enough to just keep going for a while and actually maybe make it further than what I made last time. I don't know. I'm not throwing anything at that. I'm not, because I really don't know. 2020 has been a crapshoot, and I don't know where I will be sitting literally in 12 weeks. I do know that my weigh-in next week will be late. I have mentioned before that I have a big photo shoot from like 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. next Saturday. So either I will make my video on Friday and then put it up for you guys on Sunday, or I will record my video Sunday and edit my video also on Sunday and put it up for you Monday. Don't know which one of those I'm going to go for, because neither of them sound very awesome, especially considering Sunday will be Father's Day and the fact that I probably won't be able to move after standing for like 11 and a half hours and clogging. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. Plus, I'm really nervous about what the scale is going to look like after that. Maybe I should weigh on Friday just to be safe. We will see what I decide. Anyway, that is going to be my plan for this week. I'm just going to keep on going. I'm not planning to change anything. I'm just going to keep eating my regular macros. If you're wondering what macros I use, you can find my Getting Started guide on my Facebook page. The link is in the About section, along with all my other fun links to ways that you can support this channel. Don't forget to check them all out. And also, my email address is in the About section, where you can send me an email if you would like just a copy of the Getting Started guide without having to join the Facebook group. All right. So I guess that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little chat, and I'm looking forward to another great week, and we will see you guys next time. Talk to you all again soon.